Hello, everyone. I just wanted to share with you how I do office hours and then continue to do live presentations when I'm teaching online courses like public speaking, communication and technology, etc. So I use Skype for Business, which is integrated into Office 365, and we can download and use that for free, much like regular Skype. Only regular Skype is for more personal uses, and Office Skype for Business is built into more of a and really a business type scenario, but we can use it for educational purposes. It doesn't have the same sort of utility like a Zoom would have, where you can have like a bunch of people and it checks in with everybody. But you can still put 250 people into a Skype chat if you want, or like a smaller group, as I'm going to show you here in a couple of minutes. And the reason I do this is because, well, it's public speaking, and we take the public out of it by allowing people to record our presentations over and over again. It doesn't have that same effect. And we all know that. It's never going to be the same as it is in the physical classroom, and our students know that. But we can still continue to manufacture an audience in the same way that we do in our physical classrooms by literally requiring people to be there through university requirements to graduate. So Skype for Business works really nice for a couple of these different reasons. And to get this technology, it's super fast and super easy. And again, remember, it's different than regular Skype. So I'm on the Roger Williams homepage where we're getting a lot of information about COVID-19. And I'm just going to go to where I would normally sign into my email. But I don't go all the way. So we click on the Check Office 365 button and then stop here for just a moment. And instead of hitting Outlook, what we need to do is go over here to where it says Install Office. This is where you'd go to download things like Word and Excel and PowerPoint if you don't have these on your computer. But there's also, as we see when we hit that drop-down menu, other install options. And this includes a number of different things that they don't automatically install when you're putting in Office 365. So I'm going to click on that. It takes me to a new page, and I'm looking at apps and devices, which you can get to from two different tabs. If I click on that guy right there, it says Install Skype for Business right there. I'm not going to go through that process, though it doesn't take very long. It's not a big program. It's pretty quick. But I do have it open over here, and you can log into it just the same way you do with your email, so with your Roger Williams ID and password. And when you've done so, you can actually connect other people in the Roger Williams system very, very easily. So to set that up, say you want to set up office hours or call people in for a presentation, you want to start a conversation. And by clicking conversation, you get a couple of different things where you can join a URL that's been set up, or you can click Meet Now to host. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to say, use Skype for Business, full audio and video experiences, or click Join. And I don't know why it says join, it should say create. But it creates a chat room that I can start to draw people into. On the bottom here, you see some different options. The first thing that's highlighted blue, meaning it's active, is my microphone. But I also need to activate the camera, which is right next to it. So if we click on that, it asks, do you want to start video? And now we've got the meta video happening where here I am and there I am. You can share your screen with your students by clicking Share Screen, but I'm not going to go through that because we're going to start to get dizzy. But the way to bring people in here is up here on the right-hand side. You see the little person icon, and we highlight it says People, and if I click on that, I can look and search for anybody in the Roger Williams database. So we'll just very simply look for Lydia. So if I type in Lydia, I get the options for every single person named Lydia here at Roger Williams University. And maybe I just want to check in with Lydia Serpa to make sure that everything's going smoothly in the office. Or I can check in with any number of different faculty members. There's Dr. Cole right there. It says Professor of Communications. I assume that's him. There's a picture of him next to it. And you can send out invites to any of your students that way, so long as they're online. If they're not online, it says participant not available. If they are online, it sends your students an invitation to come and chat with you. This interface works really well for you and 4 other people, though you can put more people into it. 4 is the way that the interface normally divides itself up, but as you put more people, when they're more active, they're more likely to appear on the video interface there in the center. If you want to talk about any of this stuff, please feel free to get in touch with me. I can tell you from past experience, my students actually really enjoy this because it's similar to a lot of other technologies that they use on a regular basis. They're on Facebook Live, they use FaceTime all the time, they're on Discord and Twitch streaming videos and games with their friends. So this can be actually a really fun way for them to interact with you and to get something more out of their education. So anyways, that's it for the moment, folks. When you're done, you just hang up the call with the red button, and then I'm out of it. You can also send text messages to people that way. So please let me know if you have any questions, if there's anything you want to talk about. I'm happy to help out. Bye.